The texture of home for me pretty much has always been the Bay. I think, I was talking to someone recently about regional identity versus national identity, because I think we were saying just most people probably would identify by their region first, and I'm exactly the same. I would say I'm Californian before I would say I'm American. I would say I'm a Bay Area girl before I would say I'm Californian. All of those specificities, those are the things that I cleave to, and I cleave to, having been here, having been out of the Bay for so long. So for me, the texture of home for me is definitely strip malls, South Bay, Vietnamese restaurants, Filipino house parties, garages. I mean, the thing about home, or what you associate with home, is that it's also a very specific space-time vector, right? Because I know all of that does still exist, but it's changed. It's changed from a whole panoply of things. Some chief among them being the Bay Area has completely changed after the tech boom, right? So I would never have thought before that Milpitas would be a place that would be gentrified. Like, are you kidding me? That Milpitas would suddenly be a place that would be expensive to live in, and yet going back, that's starting to be a reality. That's the population changes, the ways in which half of my family. I mean, I grew up in Milpitas, in the South Bay, in a town that very famously smelled of shit because of a nearby landfill, and was not the most desirable area to live in, but was a city that was consistently majority Asian, in particular Filipino and Vietnamese, with a significant Latino, in particular Mexican minority and Chinese minority as well. Since I think '98, we've had all Filipino and Vietnamese mayors. I think it's like something like 64%. 64% speak a language other than English. I mean, that's a very American city. That's a very American reality. That's certainly my American city and American reality.